Is it just me? Or have the planets suddenly aligned in a strange alignment of my childhood coming back to remind me why it kinda kicked ass? This is another Carthege file. This is not a rant. This is a oh my god, I can't believe this is happening sort of thing. Uh, you know, my fellow Leokians, you know about my excitement about the return of Code Lyoko, my precious. So, sometime this year, maybe 2013. Power Rangers came back after about a year and a half of being gone. Now, on May 26th, and no, this is no April Fool's joke, Cartoon Network has done the seemingly impossible. They are about to turn back the Wayback Machine, way back, and bring back Toonami. I'm not joking. Toonami, the cartoon block that introduced the world to one Goku, to one Serena, and the many princesses of the planetary planets of our solar system. And pretty much caused the anime explosion of the late 1990s is back. And this time, it's no April Fool's joke. Remember on March 31st when you tuned in Adult Swim and all of a sudden, strangely, as if it was an episode of The Twilight Zone, Toonami was on? For the first time since the last Toonami airing was all the way back in 2005, back when Naruto and some other, like, Dungeon Defenders was at the heart of that lineup. Needless to say, you can thank what you should thank for the return of Lyoko as well. The internets! Because Twitter blew up with hashtag Bring Toonami Back. The internet essentially blew up, and Cartoon Network is doing something that they have not done in years. They're listening! Toad Drama Island is back. Toonami has returned from the grave, and ultimately it will coincide, or lead up to rather, the correction of their greatest folly, the return of Code Lyoko. Thus, the end of their 3.5-year curse that I and the Code Lyoko community have placed on them weak, pathetic fools. There is no word on what shows will make up the new Toonami, but there is one thing that is being confirmed as of right now. We're getting back not the Toonami with the annoying robots, not that Toonami. We're getting the cool Toonami back. The sweet sounds of Tom, Sarah, and the Absolution. And believe me, if you are as old as I am, or you grew up in high school, Tom, Sarah, and the Absolution was your afternoon. It was your 3 to 6. It was your lifeblood. Before Magoozy gave me and all of our fellow Leotians our first taste of virtual blood, we feasted and we gorged on the greatness that was Goku's adventures, the first Super Saiyan moment, and the first chance of Moon Prism power, among other things. And uh, imagining ourselves in a giant Gundam mech suit, blowing God knows shit up. And we did this every single night for about a 5-year period. It was the glory days of Cartoon Network. It was the glory days when the original shows dominated and raped. When Nickelodeon was begging on its knees for something to come save them from their annihilation. And isn't it funny that on Cartoon Network's 20th year in existence, in my view, their most important year to date, that Cartoon Network is finally putting all their stupid bullshit and finally doing what the fans have been asking for so many years. They're finally getting their fucking act together. When I saw Cartoon Planet come back, to me, it was a sign. When the April Fool's joke happened, it was a sign once again. When suddenly out of nowhere, Code Lyoko news came back, it was a sign. All the signs have led to this. I don't know if I have a big subscriber base, and quite frankly, I don't care. But for everyone that is of my age, we should make May 26th, 2012, the day that Twitter explodes. We should make Cartoon Network recognize what happens when you do something right. We should make them regret ever thinking of taking our love and throwing it down the toilet. We should make this the highest rated night on Cartoon Network in the history of the channel. We should make it clear that this should never happen again. Nickelodeon, enjoy it while you have it. Because if Cartoon Network makes this every Saturday night, and people will just wait, then you are in trouble. To all the Toonami fans in America and around the world, well done. Just like my Lyoko brethren, we are victorious. Let's turn next Saturday into a fucking party. Let's turn it up and show our love Because God knows we don't want this to only be once. This might be the happiest Carthege file I will ever upload. At least until the premiere of Code Lyoko Evolution. Then might be the second. But until then, may Lyoko be with you. And yes, indeed, my childhood is back again. And I couldn't be happier.